Thanks for... Tuning in, folks, on this Tuesday evening for our presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's Barrett.
I got him!
And if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
Boy, B.A., you remember when the conversation was you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. Two of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
Here's Duren. No good with a layup. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Hardaway grabs the board. And here's Detroit. Pass to Edwards. Back to Daniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Down low. Shot clock at 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, you love to see McDaniels set up a teammate and make the game easy.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Now here's Hardaway. Outside Edwards. There's a screen. Detroit needs to get off the shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. On offense, here come the Raptors. Outside Barrett. Here's Garnett. 6 to shoot. Barrett with it. Now guarded by Duren. Barrett can't hit. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Edwards. Pass to Duren. Back to Edwards. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Here's Garnett, covered by Duren. For the finish! And the dunk by Duren.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Barrett. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Holland. Back to Daniels. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Ingram. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And how about the veteran Garnett, letting that play develop and the quick pass.
Outside Hardaway. That one's good for 2.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Here's Barrett. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
Here's Hardaway. Rebound, Toronto.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Duren. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the lay-in.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
They set the screen. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Detroit on top. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us now. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
The Pistons leading. Pass to Edwards. Stewart outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
B.A., those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team, and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness, what a finish by Ant. No mercy on that one.
Here's Barrett. Yes, it's good. Barrett's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. And some changes here for the Raptors. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the 2nd quarter. Inside. Here's Jaquez. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It goes on Duncan Robinson. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Here's Jaquez. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Yeah, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Ivy outside. Pass to Robinson. He takes it in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jalen Smith.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Smith right side. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now that's his second foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
Over to the left wing. The 3, Smith nails it from beyond the arc. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And there's 1:45 left to play in the second quarter. The floater. Good work there as it goes. Hardaway's gotten his second bucket of the game. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. So it's Detroit now. Harris's shot is good. Harris has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
On the wing, Ivy. Detroit moving the ball around. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Hardaway into the lane. Three-pointer, Stewart. 4 on the clock. Gets the 3 to fall. Stewart's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside Barrett. Driving inside. And stolen by Hardaway. Outside McDaniels. Ivy outside. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Back to Harris. Pass to Stewart. 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Detroit shooting their second and third shots at the line here. No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Pistons.
Good on the second one. 5 ticks left in the second. To stop the run. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pistons on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Pistons lead by 3. The Raptors have a really interesting core, Doris. What do you think about it?
Well, obviously they are loaded with young, talented wings. Scotty Barnes, good scorer, excellent rebounder. R.J. Barrett, a little bit streaky as a shooter, but a dynamic scorer. And Brandon Ingram now, still all in their 20s. So which of these players really pops as their consistent star?
First game foul.
Edwards looking for an opening. Shot blocked.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
And the dunk by Duren.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Now here's Hardaway. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Garnett. And then he throws it down as he goes right over Jalen Duren.
Well, the length and intelligence of Kevin Garnett still making an impact at the rim.
Here's Hardaway, and that one good. Hardaway's got his third bucket of the night. Raptors trail by 3. It's Barrett on the wing. He has 6. Pass to Garnett. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Greg.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
There's the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He's in such a good rhythm offensively tonight. KG turning back the clock.
Hardaway shot is good.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Brian, back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Pistons leading. Pass to Duren.
Toronto foul. Kevin Garnett. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Clock is at 3. Here's Edwards. It's blocked. And it's Barrett off the drive. Here's Garnett. 13 points in the game. No luck on that one. Right side Hardaway. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Ivy outside. Pass to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Holland. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Quickly outside. Toronto needs to get off the shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Detroit leading by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ivy. Detroit moving the ball around. There's the 3. Drains the triple.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Here's Quickly. And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
These are his first free throws of the game. Hardaway hits them both. And so it's Detroit, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's
41.
with 3 quarters behind us. Let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. 5 on the clock. Here's Garnett. Oh, powered down with both hands.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Detroit.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Back to Hardaway. Outside Edwards. Back to Hardaway. McDaniels from long range. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to put a body on Durant. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Raptors trail by 8. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
A go-to scorer. Love seeing Ingram take punishment and fight his way through it.
The Pistons lead by 5. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Back to Hardaway. It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards can't hit. Now Barrett. Outside Ingram. Here's Garnett. Now Ingram. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Edwards! Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Money from 3!
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Outside Edwards. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Barrett. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. But over and back.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Outside Hardaway. And rejected. Outside Barrett. There's a screen. Ingram. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And so they foul intentionally. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Now Duren. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run.
Barrett.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here. Oh, hey, how about that?
One thing we know about RJ, if there's a shot to be taken, even in a big-time moment, he will step in.
And Barrett, no good on that one. And here's Detroit. 4-point game. Driving in. Oh, he jammed it.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Garnett. The bucket is good!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Fires the three. And so Toronto takes the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big...
wanna talk that body language, I'm fluent. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way.
16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. With P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, SE, I can show you how to if you let me. I'm on a gram like confetti. Ready, she leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping in Giuseppe. Like each Pirelli, I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, then I'm twirling your like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this. And your ears too, if you want 'em blue like belly. Lot of jetting, Prada bedding, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven, go around and get trying to test me, cause that I'm with like the draw. When it's sketchy, if they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me, buy a dog tag the same place that they forget me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't riot, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up. Savage, fly 'em in. Fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars on my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first, it's a pattern. Like middlemen, they, you know what happened.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me. You in front of me. Calabasas took your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip